6:23 right now, time for entertainment news. The so-called pandemies were held last night. Jimmy Kimmel hosted from a mostly empty Staples Center. Look at that. Nominees appeared virtually from the comfort of their own homes. HBO's Succession won Best Drama. ESPN's The Last Dance won in the documentary and nonfiction series. Last week tonight with John Oliver was again named the Best Variety Talk Series.
Our biggest kuleana is to aloha each other. And that last line when I wrote it, that our aloha is our strength. It's not a new concept, but I think it's a concept that needs to be rehashed.
Now, you may have seen the hashtag Our Kuleana on Facebook and Instagram with lots of photos and people stepping up. Well, this is a brand new song that is accompanying the Our Kuleana movement that started about 3 weeks ago when Big Island numbers started to spike. It's out this morning on all social platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, and more. Composer Brandon Nakano gathers 12 other island musicians, including Brother Walter and Kainani Kahonaile, and the Aloha Land Collaborative to put that song together. Mostly Hawaii Island artists. Award-winning recording artist Brother Walter says, "My kupuna and my keiki are the reason why I feel this is my kuleana." The campaign encourages, among other things, to socially space, mask up, and wash your hands. Speaking of Nahoku, Hano Award winner Kainani Kahonaile, her girls can sing. I found this out last night on Facebook. I am That's awesome. Kainani's girls, Kaniao Lono Hapai on guitar and Ha'inala Hapai. Congratulations. Nice job, ladies. That is a new music video, and the song breaks coming this week on radio. New music from three-time Nahoku Hana award-winning reggae group Natural Vibrations. They've been apart, but occasionally collaborate together and with others. So, Shane Abraham, Wayne Enos, and Penny Dean on the video, along with Chief Raga from Ho'aikane. This time with Hurling Dub, a group from Argentina. They're expanding their base. According to sources, a song hits airwaves later this week. You are seeing it first here on Sunrise.
Yeah, their stuff is good. Can't wait to the day when we can finally have bands back in studio.
And
right?
we can go see them and go jump up and down and dance.
It'll come at some point, Billy, right?
But we can watch them and jump up and down at home.
That's true.
That's exercise.
Yeah. All right, thanks, bud. 6:20.
3 things for a longer life and happier family. Wash your hands, wear your mask, stand apart. In our family, we've got keiki, we've got kupuna, and we're always conscious about how close we are to people, especially for me. I'm high risk as a cancer survivor. So it's about the we, not the me. It's a kako thing. So make sure that you stand together by standing apart. E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni I hau ka helelani na ka maaina na malihini aloha. Happy Aloha Friday! We are down to one dancer, but not to fear, the other dancer is working right now. So mahalo to our one solid brown dancer. Welcome to the show. Happy Aloha Friday. My name is Billy V, and we hope that you are here. Yes, we have one other, but you're not. Are you dancing?
I'm not brown.
You're not brown, but are you? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color. You can dance on this show. We'll get them out there sometime or another. Hey, wow, people are popping on. We'll get over to the bleacher section coming up in just a couple of moments. But in the meantime, happy Aloha Friday to you. We hope that your week is well, and we're looking forward to bringing you a great show today. As a matter of fact, real quickly here, let's show you who's coming up on the show today. Coming up, Kaimi Hanano'eau has got a brand new single out. The rocker, the Hawaii recording artist, he is on the show. He will be live. He's already in our green room. Paula Funga, she is also, you'll hear from her. We interviewed her, and she's got a brand new single collaboration with Kimie Minor, and who she's signing with. Joseph Soul is on The Voice. Well, did you see what happened to him on Monday night? He is no longer on Team Kelly. Whose team is he on, and what happened? We will have more details coming up for you coming up in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and give you a couple of pieces of housekeeping here for you real quickly. First of all, hey, if you are over on the YouTube side, do me a favor. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the like button. We're looking to get up to 1,000, and we'd like to do that before the end of the year. So if you get a chance, jump on that side. We really, really appreciate it. And if you're on the Facebook side, anytime that you can hit the share button, we really, really appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and talk story with the audience right now. And there's a whole bunch of people on. We say hi to Jenny from Atlanta. She's always here from us. John Breyer, Johnny B is on from Las Vegas. Boss lady, there's our solid brown dancer. The other dancer, she is on assignment right now. We say Aloha Friday to Elysian Clegg, always here. Rie Desta, how are you? Bixby, nice to see you on, brother. How are you? Florida is looking good. Kevin is over there in Orlando and is always online and is always with us. Jenny, I hope things are good for you weather-wise over at Atlanta. Over in Mauna Wili watching from home, that's Gail. Brian Tolentino, I gotta find, I know I have the picture somewhere. Yesterday, I was on Ukulele Friends Hawaii and had a wonderful time sitting with some of the best ukulele players in the world. And we had a discussion, belly laugh session, and it was wonderful. I wish I knew where that picture was, and you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can find it and bring that up for you, because it was classic to be able to spend time with good friends. You know, during this pandemic, it's kind of hard. You know, we all kind of laugh, Zoom. And for some of us whose work is now totally done on Zoom, we kind of go Zoom. But if you start having meals with friends, if you start having drinks, beverages with friends, it's really kind of awesome. So if you get a chance, we had fun, and that was even without beverages. Del Beasley is a one-of-a-kind guy, but Brian Tolentino, I tell you, Brian, excellent questions. It made me think a lot yesterday, and I'll try to find, I know I've got them here somewhere. Let's get back over to the Jaslyn, just to let you know, if you see her, and yes, there she is. I'm so sad. I was dancing. What? Oh, laugh. Okay, I was worried about that for a moment there. Okay. Jaslyn is moderating on the chat channels today, so if you see her pop up, she's answering questions and she's also talking story with you. Just know that's part of Team Billy V that's online right now. We've got people from Tucson, Arizona. Thank you so much, Victoria. Henderson, Nevada. How are you? And we can't wait to get back out there. TJ, family is on from Wailuku, Maui. Nani's over in Maryland, and Jerry Boster, just shared time with him. The Hawaii Parkinson's Association, they got brand new digs. They are over at the St. Francis Healthcare Liliha, and the Liliha campus, and so that's where they are. And it's just nice for them to have a home over there. And of course, we'll have more from Jerry. They just had their successful walk. Hello to Lisa Kubota, who I used to work with at Hawaii News Now. She is on the board of directors. Let's get outside for a couple of moments, give you a live look. And usually we go outside to Waikiki or North Shore, but right now we're going to take you out here. Let's see if we can get you out to the island of Maui real quickly. This is some of the whale sanctuary area, and this is live right now. As you can see, over by the Maui Sounds, it is, no, they're trying to zoom in. Are they zooming in on turtles? They might be. When it's time to whale watch, we watch some of these cameras, and we see some of the scenery at Maui. Sunshine, blue skies. You can see in the background the trade winds are blowing. The trade wind weather has been with us for the last 4 or 5 days. It's been really, really nice. So it's nice to have these kind of weather conditions with us when we can get them. Oh, that camera there, it's getting a little stuck. Okay. Hopefully that live picture, there we go. All right, time to get into some of the entertainment news for you, and there are, we'll call them weekend events. Why not? Some of the weekend events, and usually there's music there, so I'm like, where did it go? There it is. Okay, we'll go with that. Weekend events, we're going to bring one person on that we do have live with us today, and we will go from that to this, and hopefully that works. There we go. He is a Hawaii recording artist. He likes the rock genre, although he's got Hawaiian music in his blood. Let's go ahead and talk to Kaimi Hananoeao, and let's go ahead, actually, hang on for a second there, Kaimi. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can bring you in. Oh, brother, there you are, except I need to get me in there. Wait, hang on. Let me go take him back for a second, and then see if I can bring him over on the right-hand side. There we go. Brother, how are you? Uh-oh, hang on for a second. I've got you muted, so let me bring mine all the way down and see if I can... No, that's... Hang on for a second. There we go. I think I can try to hear you. Let's try and see if your side is muted at all. Try and go ahead and take a look at your screen. See if you can hit the mute button and see if that brings it on there. Hang on for a second there, and let me test here on my side, and see, I can't hear you just yet. Go ahead and talk for me a couple more times there, brother. Okay, so go ahead and hit that. Let me see if I've got you muted on my side. That's also a possibility. I muted the guest. I unmuted the guest. Okay, good. And I muted, unmuted. Kaimi, try again. Okay. Kaimi, do me a favor. I'm going to have you jump out and then go ahead and dial back in, okay? And we'll see if that works. Okay, he's like, oh, okay. Okay, let's put him back into the green room. There we go. And he's going to go ahead and try to dial in just a little bit. We're going to move on to another story for you right now while we wait for Kaimi to call back in. Let's talk about Paula Funga for a couple of moments. Paula Funga, Hawaii recording artist. She is doing a collaboration along with Kimie Minor. And so they have Christmas Luau out. And actually what I did was I asked Paula, I asked her, what song are you doing? And tell us, a little bit about that. And here's what she had to say.
Christmas Luau is the name of the song that Kimie and I have remade. And it will be the first of a collection of collaborations, hopefully, of our beautiful classic Christmas music,
So that's out. You can go ahead and find out more information. Go to Haku Collective's webpage. And she also talked about what else is going on with her.
Being a musician and a songwriter in particular, we recorded this song and then we thought, hey, it needs something else. It's a little too short. It kind of like comes in quick and then it's over, as soon as it starts. But so we wrote a new verse. We wrote a couple of new verses, and we're just really excited about that. And what Christmas is like today, and probably what it'll be like, for the future. I just love it. It's so good fun, and I know that the people of Hawaii are gonna love it just as much as we do, and they'll be listening to it for generations and generations to come.
Nice. Tell us what you've been up to during this pandemic time. Have you been pretty much at home? How do you spend the time?
Well, I've been working on my album. I feel like this pandemic was um a time for people to reevaluate things and like, do things a little differently or whatever. And so it actually gave a lot of people time to focus on things that they really didn't have time to do before. So I just finished recording my album, and I'm actually in the process of getting signed to Jack Johnson's label right now. So I'm really excited about that. And he he heard that I was done with my album and asked to listen to it, and he loved it, and he wanted to support me in that way, and I'm just so grateful, and I can't wait for that to come about and see what magic and wonder that will bring into my life.
All right, so once again, there she is, Paula Funga, and supposedly the album is going to be out, the full album, March 12th. And when I asked her what she's been doing to pass the time other than music, she says gardening. I would have never have known that Paula Funga is a gardener. So that's actually kind of cool. So there you go. Paula Funga for you here on this Aloha Friday. Let's go ahead and go back over. We'll talk story with the Kaimi Hananoia, and I think that we solved the problem. Let me go ahead and unmute from my side, and we'll bring him in. And here we go. I can hear him, so I know that we're good. Kaimi, how's it? How are you? Aloha.
Oh, aloha. How are you doing?
Yay!
Yes, you can hear me.
Nice to have you on the show. Thank you so much. Brother, first of all, where did you grow up in Hawaii?
Actually, I grew up on the island of Maui.
Really?
I was born. Yeah, so I was born here. A lot of people don't know that, but I was born here on Oahu, and then I grew up on the island of Maui every summer, back and forth, hanging out with the grandparents, and then going to school on Maui. And yeah, actually found out like some people that I didn't even know graduated from Baldwin, and I'm a Baldwin alum too. So that's kind of a surprise.
That's awesome. Brother, so do tell me, first of all, what school did you go to, and when did you get involved in music?
I went to Baldwin High in Wailuku on Maui, and I got into music. It was through my mom actually, and going to some of her gigs. She was a hula dancer, and I got to watch some of the musicians, and I kind of had a yearning to learn more ukulele. So when I went into Baldwin, I got into Keli'i Taua's class, and I was the only freshman. And unfortunately, it only lasted 1 year. After that, Keli'i Taua, I think this time of year, well, this time was when they kind of started cutting a lot of music classes in high schools. So from there, got into I think sophomore and on, I went into Kevin Brown's class with Kevin Brown. And from there, right at the end, Mr. Joe's class, I was taking some piano. And that was pretty much it in high school for music classes. And then throughout that whole time, I was just playing in Lahaina a lot and doing a lot of Polynesian shows and Hawaiian shows and all that stuff. So
okay, so Hawaiian music, Polynesian music. What other kinds of music genre did you have growing up that influenced you?
My grandfather influenced me with some rock. Like Santana and stuff like that.
Whoa.
I really didn't dive into it until after high school. I ended up attending BYU Hawaii, and that's when I majored in music, and I got into playing jazz band. And when I got into some jazz band, we did some funk covers. We did a couple covers, like some rock covers, but it wasn't until after college where I really jumped into like the rock and like metal and stuff like that. So
wow, metal. Okay, so I know that you were rock genre side. So kind of, rock is it's kind of big. I mean, you could say rock and roll, you could say rock, you could say metal, you could say grunge. So where are you in that realm?
Since I grew up around like, Santana and stuff like that. I mean, I do feel like I kind of stick in that classic rock kind of feel. I don't really, I do, like you said, rock is very general and very out there. I do maybe throw in like some fusion in that, meaning like I'll throw in some jazz into my rock. So some of my songs that I came out with in the past actually have like jazz chords, and I'm actually rocking out in jazz chords.
Wow.
So it's kind of hard to put a stamp on it and say, yeah, it's classic rock, but it kind of centers around that classic rock.
Some of the best in the business have done that. I mean, you take groups like Foo Fighters who've gone ahead and done fusion of their sound with other kinds of genre, and that's what everybody's doing. It's that experimental stage. What's the name of the new single? And for some who haven't heard it yet, tell us about it a little bit.
Yeah, so quick backstory. I learned Puahone. Puahone is a Dennis Kamakahi song. I learned it actually back in when I was, I think, a freshman or sophomore in high school, or actually, no, I was freshman in high school. And
I think I think I saw YouTube. You did that back. What was that? 2014.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, I've done the song way longer before that. But the thing was, my dad sung the song, and this was the only time like my whole family's been on the stage, and we did it for it was for high school. Kelly Tao put on a thing, and we jumped on stage, and this was the song that my dad sung, and he played guitar, and I played ukulele, and my brother played bass, and my mom danced to the song. And from there, I mean, I just wanted to learn the words of the song, and I ended up just kept playing it. And then shout out to Neva Rego. Neva Rego is a vocal coach. Unfortunately, she passed away
but
few
she
years
taught
back. But
so many. She was awesome.
yeah, she taught so many people, people like the Casimiro brothers.
Yeah.
And I really liked the Casimiro version of Puahone. So when you go back to back, if you were to pull up the Casimiro version, you pull up my version, it's practically almost identical, except for I just add elements into that. I add the distortion and I add some drums. And I try to sing it like how they sing it. And how I was taught is that bel canto style, and that's what came out.
Wow. Hey, I'm going to put you out here on the spot. Is the guitar anywhere around?
No, actually, it's like kind of far away. I mean, it feels like you're like, yeah, hurry up, I'll go get it. It's like,
No worries. Hey, you have also been streaming on live. I've seen you on the internet from time to time. What have you been doing during this pandemic, and is that part of the process of getting you through the pandemic, is playing for people in that way?
yes, it started out just doing lives because I was playing I was pretty busy playing almost every night. Some nights I was doing 2-3 gigs in one night or one day. So after all that went away, it was kind of hard to not jump back, but stay intact with performing live. One of my friends told me to go get this little mixer thing and do my lives through that, so it sounds better. So I ended up doing that, and after that, I kind of liked how it sounded, and I was doing that for a while, trying to keep up with my Tuesday lives. I was doing before all this, I was going live on Tuesdays, so I tried to keep that tradition, you could say, and keep going live on Tuesdays. From there, when we were locked down, that's what I did. But when we kind of were lifted that first time, I was lucky to grab a gig on Fridays and doing that. And other than that, it's just trying to focus on health. And I've been surfing a lot more and trying to
you
just
look
get back
buff
to shape.
there. You look buff.
I did some push-ups before the show.
No, everybody's been doing that. Have you done the 25 push-up challenge? I've been seeing everybody do that.
I know. I've been seeing a lot of people doing that too. Before people were doing that 25 push-up challenge, I was actually already started. So like 2 years ago, I actually hurt my back. I had a herniated disc. So yeah, so I was down for like a whole year, and I was 2018, 19. I was struggling health-wise, trying to just keep it all together and then still keep all my gigs. And so so now like this happened, it kind of freed up my back. I mean, it didn't really free up my back, but my back's been getting better, so kind of gave me more time to kind of start going out into the ocean again and start surfing. And yeah, I mean, it's been all right. Have some setbacks here and there, but I mean, you just got to keep stretch everybody. I mean, that's probably the best thing you can do. And yeah, just keep your core strong and everything. I mean, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing this whole pandemic.
If somebody wants to find you and find out more information, first of all, the website.
Website, www.kaimimusic.com.
And the single, it's available on all platforms?
Yes, all digital platforms. I don't have any hard copies. I also will be, yeah.
No, it's amazing because
so.
I hear so many artists doing that. They say, on all digital platforms. I don't have any hard copies.
Yeah, because if you say all platforms, that means that you can go buy a hard copy out at like Walmart or something like that. So
right.
We just say that to like make sure people aren't like, oh, you said it was available all platforms. Oh yeah, all digital platforms. Sorry.
Okay. And the name of the single once again is called?
It is called Puohone.
Okay, go ahead, get it out today.
By Dennis Kamakahi.
Kaimi Hanano'eao, Hawaii recording artist. Brother, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Bro, have a good weekend.
You too.
All right.
Have a good one.
Kaimi, go ahead and get his release. It is available once again now. Hey, let's go ahead and share with you some more information here. I want to share this video with you. We didn't get a chance to show this on Hawaii News Now, and it's a little tough to watch. But once you keep watching it, you kind of understand it. I'm going to see if I can throw it here onto the screen. Mark Dacascos is an amazing actor. He was most notably known lately as the bad guy, Wo Fat, in Hawaii Five-0. Okay, so we're going to show this to you, and I'm going to have my staff members, see if you can get near a screen and you can see this. So Mark Dacascos is working out, but his workout is a little bit different. Okay, so look at that buff body. I don't know how old Mark is. Somebody's looking that up for me now. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Here we go, Billy. We got a pole right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. No. Oh.
Solar plexus, go lower.
It's okay. That's twice now, and he's punching too high, and Mark's saying, "Go lower." It's not.
Lower. You hit me 3 times in the solar plexus, dude.
Oh.
That's funny. Go lower, please.
Oh.
That's better. Oh, my.
Mark, how you doing? Namaste.
Aloha.
Brah.
How did it
Brah.
Oh. I asked him to hit a little below the solar plexus, but if he couldn't help it, no problem. So what did he do? The first 3. The next 3. All solar plexus. Aloha.
Wow. Mean. That's his workout. I'm just underperforming all over. Mark Dacascos, amazing actor. I don't know if that's his regular workout. We'll have to have him on the show and have him explain that sometime. Hawaii International Film Festival is happening now, and that's one of our weekend events, so check it out here. Let's show you a little bit. Trailer of some of the movies, and there's a lot of Hawaii movie makers, more and more releasing films. Awesome. HIFF.org if you need more information, if you want to go ahead and check it out. Once again, That's the Hawaii International Film Festival, and it is happening now. Joseph Soul, we'll talk about him coming up in just a couple of moments. I want to dip into a couple of people that are releasing albums coming up, and I've got one for you here. Waipuna, the group. It's called Ea Mai o Hau'ula, and we saw that over on the Facebook page, so there it is for you, a picture of the cover. We are looking forward to getting the release and previewing it and also telling you about that. Let's go ahead and pop into the behind the scenes of Pop-Up Makeke. Pop-Up Makeke is on Sunday nights over on KHNL. If you get a chance to watch, and especially when we're coming up towards the holidays, let's take you back behind the scenes. Here we are, the brand new set of popupmakeke.com. Look at this. This looks amazing.
Yes, big
McKenna
mahalo
Maduli.
to big mahalo to Mano'olo who decked out our pop-up makeke set. You guys, less than 50 days away from Christmas.
Look at this. The flashing lights. Looks very Christmassy here.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I am.
She's been shopping since March. So if you want to get your shopping on, and we're talking some of the best goods from across our Aina of Hawaii.
Yes, and you know the best part of everything on popupmakeke.com? Free shipping, so you can send gifts just straight from the website.
So every Sunday, make sure you're here, 8 p.m. KHNL.
And 8 p.m. on K5, Wednesday nights.
And then, of course, Saturday, 10:30 p.m. on KGMB. I'm Billy V.
I'm McKenna Maduli.
We will see you.
Oh, we go.
popupmakeke.com. All right, there you go. Real quickly here, let's also give you, since we're talking about weekend events, coming up, the University of Hawaii is going to be playing, and they are going to be playing at San Diego. So there it is for you. Go ahead and check it out. As a matter of fact, head on over. The pregame show is happening right now. That's on Facebook at Hawaii Rainbow Warrior Football. I'm talking story with, in the middle, I'm talking story with Bryant Moniz, former quarterback, and on the right-hand side, that is Greg Salas, former UH wide receiver and NFL wide receiver. So it was really interesting being able to talk to story with them. And Mo and Greg played together. And so you can see the camaraderie there when they talk story. But check this out. I want to play for you this video. And this has none other than Bryant Moniz talking story about, I asked him about trick plays.
The game of football, in the end, it's a game, and it should be fun. And when you get to run trick plays, they bring back that fun aspect to the game. I remember our trick plays. I don't know if you remember, Greg. They used to have fun nicknames. One was Chicken Katsu, and another one was Bombay You Learn. So we come to the huddle and you get to look at everybody in the face and be like, hey, this play is Bombay You Learn. And everybody knows the play. And that was a flea flicker that I remember that went to Greg, actually, and it worked. But the good thing about those trick plays is you should see when they work, and that one was very close to working, but when they do work, the effect that it has on the sideline, it's priceless.
Oh, there we go. Did I forget to turn the microphone on? So I've been talking and everything's been silent. Thank you so much. And I am, yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving me the word on that.
I'm going to get fired.
I know. And it's my own show. So where were we? Joe is in Mississippi. Look at this. Wow. April says, hi to Kaimi Hananoiao. Let me see. Who else? There. Thank you so much. Somebody's going, oh, yay. Let's just remind you, Kaimi Hananoiao was here just a little bit earlier, and he's on Hi Sam, 6 p.m. Instagram Live if you want to catch him. That's going to be coming up. And you know what? We'll tell you about some of the other people who are going ahead and heading out there. Did I lose you guys during the football portion? I might have. Anyway, so UH football. You saw the screen, but I'll just put that back up there. UH football and the Facebook, the pregame show is on now at Facebook at Hawaii Rainbow Warrior Football. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Joseph Soul. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but so he's out there singing, and he's out there singing against one of probably the best this season. And then they finished, and he was not picked the winner by his coach, Kelly. Dez is also on Team Kelly. So he's getting ready to turn around, and this was kind of some of the reaction that he had on that night.
Like I said, in the beginning, it was kind of very daunting. Like, holy cow, I have to sing with/against Dez. She's a 4-chair turn, and she slayed a song that people are pretty scared to sing on shows like this. So to be able to have to go up against her was so daunting. But eventually, while we were rehearsing and then when we got to talk to Kelly and stuff, my confidence started to grow, and I started to realize, like, no, you're not paired with her because you're an easy win for her. No, you're paired with her because you can keep up with her. And so I just needed to believe that. And thankfully, you know, we were able to turn out a really good performance.
And then I asked Joseph Soul, so, okay, you don't get picked. You're not going to move on in the competition, and you start to walk off the stage. What happens?
Honestly, I was, like I said, I was overwhelmed. I had come to terms with the fact that I was coming home. And as I was about to leave the stage, when she pressed her button, it threw me way off. And so, yeah, that was probably the most intense moment of the entire show for me when she stole me.
So congratulations, Joseph Soul, who you see there. He continues on the competition. That's on The Voice on KHNL. That is on Monday and Tuesday nights, starting at 7 o'clock. So cheer brother on, and we're looking forward to hearing more from him coming up on the show. Let's go ahead and real quickly, actually, let's get you inspired on this Aloha. Today is an Aloha Friday. And we'd like to thank everybody who is watching and commenting. Just a reminder, if you comment, do put new if you are new to the channel. And then make sure that you put where you are, because we would always like to be able to talk story with you and know where you are, and we appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and get you inspired on this Aloha Friday. We have for you Quentin Kanai, and he is standing by. Take a look.
What's up, Brother Billy? I hope all is well with you and your ohana. And once again, brother, thank you so much in allowing me the opportunity to share a little insight, a little inspiration, a little Q-tip with our people out there. And brother, I am so grateful and humbled, man. Thank you so much. And family, what is up? It's your boy Quentin, aka Mr. Quit Taking It Personal, with a message for you. Something to keep you motivated, amused, and thinking as you go on with the rest of your week. That's right. So let's get straight to it. The message that I have for you guys today is this. It's make peace with your mirror and watch your reflection change. Okay? Make peace with your mirror and watch your reflection change. So here's the digs, guys. You know, from a young age, we were always taught to go out and treat others the way we want to be treated. You know, but sometimes and most often in life, we are our biggest critics. We worry so much about what other people think about what we're doing or what we're saying. And so when that happens, here's the new golden rule, guys. First, treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. Okay? First, treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. You're allowed to do these things. And in doing so, it'll be so much easier for you to step out into the world and be kind to unkind people, right? To forgive those who don't deserve it. And most importantly, to love unconditionally, right? You let your actions reflect the person that you really are. Okay, so once again, make peace with your mirror and watch your reflection change. All right, guys. So, hey, man, that is my Q-tip for today. I hope it resonates with what you guys got going on. Join us again next week, Friday, when we have my boy Kaleo Boy Kia dropping some heavy inspirations for you guys. And until then, Billy V, Ohana, happy Aloha Friday. I love you guys. Spit aloha one day at a time. It's your boy Q-tip. Peace and blessings, y'all.
All right. Quentin Kanai for you on this Aloha Friday, and we'll get you back into the studio here. There we go. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Nani, thank you so much. New to the channel. That's awesome. And that's awesome. And lots of love there. We appreciate that. Just a reminder, if you've got entertainment news, if you're one of our Hawaii entertainers, you can always email us. That's studio@billyv.live. Once again, studio@billyv.live, and we'll go ahead and get that on for you. Coming up next week, Darty Gumayo joins us from Mokuokeawe, from Hawaii Island. They have different things that they have going on. This is with the parades. The Christmas parades are canceled. However, they are doing something new to kind of replace that, to have everybody else kind of jump in and go with. So we'll have details for you, and they're putting the finishing touches on that. So we appreciate that. Dottie, we look forward to talking with you, Story. Just a quick word here, and that is that as we get closer to the holidays, we want to remind you that we want to wash our hands, watch our distance, wear our masks. We really got to do that. Thanksgiving may be too close, but what we all should be concerned with is the holidays, because I'm sure that we don't want to be stuck in, we'd like to advance to, what is it, tier 3? Because the worst thing would be was we go back to tier 1, right? So just a reminder, as much as it is the government that's putting these conditions into place, the ones that dictate that kind of stuff is you and me. So by making sure we, Kako, get the numbers down, then we should be okay. You'll see some posts on that from me coming up here in the next week. Hey, George Kahumoku Jr. is playing slot key on Sunday mornings, Kihoalo, starting at 10 a.m. via Zoom. Tickets are on Eventbrite. Henry Kapena is playing at Duke's on Sunday, 5 p.m. on Henry's Facebook page. And Henry has a Christmas show that is coming up. So you can go over to his Facebook page, and that's a fundraiser also for his Henry Kapena Foundation. So you need more information on that. Make sure that you get that from him. There are lots of Hawaii entertainers that are all over the internet, and they are all playing music. So we invite you to go and support them when you can. Victoria, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And with that, I think that are we pretty much done for today? This seemed like a fast show.
It was a fast show.
It was a fast show. Are we already done? Oh, gosh.
Because we were missing a dancer. It threw everything out.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when we don't have the dancer. It throws everything off. Let me see. Programming note coming up on Sunday. It is Papa Makeke. I knew what I wanted to mention. Japan America Society of Hawaii. They have their Reimagined Gala that is coming on KHNL on Saturday night. So we'll be with you on Saturday night on TV. Sunday night is Pop-Up Makeke. Next week, Tuesday, is going to be on K5 Ho'ola Hawaii. That's what I wanted to do also. Ladies and gentlemen, a programming note. For those of you that are here in our islands, if you are looking for shows like Ho'ola Hawaii from Moanalua Gardens, K5 has a new home. Spectrum channels 6 and 1006 on Spectrum and Hawaiian Telcom. DirecTV Channel 6 and Dish Channel number 8. And by the way, so that means if you want to catch Hawaii News Now, that's on most of the providers. We're on channels 6, 7, and 8. Yay! One almost final item. Go Bows. They play tomorrow in San Diego. We're going to leave you with music, and this is from a gentleman that we just had in studio here. Not in studio. We just had him via live on Billy V Live. Going to leave you with the music of Kaimi Hanonoeau. On behalf of our producers, our one dancing producer, and the other one who doesn't dance.
Oh, I can dance. You want me to dance?
Let's roll the video. We'll see you next week. Ma'alamopono, aloha ahui ho. Game time, April. 1 o'clock Hawaii time. 1 o'clock San Diego time. That's 11 a.m. Hawaii time. Go Bows. We'll see you later. Leave you with the music of Kaimi. Uh-oh. There we go.
Ka ulu vehi, pu'upua honei